So another interesting thing in the comment section of my video about bashing white pride groups was a lot of people felt that white privilege doesn't exist. And the basic argument went something like, well, there are poor white people and rich non-white people, therefore white privilege doesn't really exist. I mean, you know, they can get into college based on being a minority and other things like that. And this misses the point. White privilege doesn't mean, well, you're born white, therefore you're born with lots of money and a silver spoon in your mouth. It's about how you're treated by society, or more importantly, how you're not treated by society. If you don't think that you are in some position of privilege by being white, then you are simply ignorant or generally unaware of the experience of non-white people and of women as well. This is, you know, treading into the territory of feminism, but how society regards you, whether or not you walk into a store and you're treated with suspicion just because of the way that you look, or people make assumptions about you just because of what gender or ethnicity you are, whether or not people take you seriously, how people perceive you based on your gender or your race, that is more about what white privilege or male privilege is about. Sometimes this translates into, you know, a monetary advantage, and sometimes it does not. But it's more nuanced than just coming down to money. I think when you say, well, okay, there's poor people who are of this race and rich people who are of this race, that reduces everything to money, which is a massive oversimplification, and ignores broader things like how society regards you. And that is, I'll find some good things to put in the description box, I guess, about white privilege, because to me, this should be something that most people are aware of, but apparently they're not, because people just reduce it to money, rather than looking more broadly about, you know, racial profiling, or just how you are regarded by society in general, how you're treated or not treated. For people who are white males, of course, you're not going to see yourself as privileged because you don't really experience how other people of other genders and races are treated because of their gender or race. It's difficult to perceive how you're not treated, so it's easy to see yourself as not privileged when in fact you are. I don't know what else to say on this, but it sort of disheartened me that there was so many people who didn't, even if they didn't necessarily agree, who just sort of tried to reduce it to this oversimplified issue of money, which that's not what it's about. Have a nice day.